Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Tuesday, March 22nd, 2016. Take a look at Tesla here, guys. Again, Tesla, one of the most amazing moves of any stock out there. There's been a lot of amazing moves to the upside in this latest rally in the markets, but this one probably trumps it all because this is a large cap. To see a large cap of this magnitude go up 71% since basically mid to early February. I mean, that's incredible. We're basically talking about 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, this low pivot to this high yesterday, 71% move in the stock. Incredible. Now, what's interesting here is that this stock should, I would say there's a 95% chance that this pulls back and pulls back hefty. Why? Well, not only did you pierce the 200, and not only are you extremely extended. So we know, think about it like, some of these ancient armies that tried to conquer the world. And ultimately, why did they fail? Because they got too far away from their home base. They got too far too fast without supplies. So here in this situation, think about this as home base and look at how far it's traveled. So the further it goes, it starts to get more and more tired and weak because it doesn't have the energy replenishing its supplies. And then notice this, how you essentially achieved this gap fill right here. See this gap right here? Take a line and put that right there. And look at that. Yesterday you tagged that level. All right, so again, if you think about it in terms of extension moves, retraces, fib levels, gap fills, I mean, this has ultimately all the signals that you should be looking for an amazingly good possible pullback here. You can see even today with the markets basically flat, this stock is starting to come in $3, which is actually a pretty nice move down. I think it's going to go down more. I think this is easily going to retrace past the 200. All right, might get a pause day at the 200, but this is where I think it's going. See this low area right here and how it matches with this area right here in the 20 MA? Put a trend line in right there. That's my projected pullback level. So you're looking at a pullback, which is, I mean, this is a pretty darn good pullback. You're talking about well over 10%. You're talking about 15% or so of a pullback off of this high. And again, this level is around the 207. We'll call it 210 because that 20 MA will rise a little in the next few days. But I think you pull back in the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. I think you pull back to $210 on this. Once it gets there, I think you probably get a pretty nice bounce. So we'll have to kind of keep our eye on it and see if we want to take advantage of that at that point. But in the meantime, this is a great setup for a pullback, guys. I expect it to pull back sharply, and it's already starting to show signs of weakness today after filling the gap yesterday. All right, guys, bottom line is we're in TheMoneyStocks.com here, and ultimately I give out live trade alerts just like this. I search stocks. I search everything I can out there to find these great setups. We take them out. We trade them. We put them out to our members as live alerts, time-stamped. And ultimately, our track record speaks for itself. Take a look at the Research Center track record, which is on that. At the bottom of that Research Center page, you see track record as a button. Click on that. There's a 7-day free trial to the Research Center as well. That's where you're going to get all the swing trade alerts. So when we talk about swing trades, what we're doing is we're holding for anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks usually. And that's our goal, is to basically make 5, 10, 15% on stocks over the course of a few days to a few weeks, and then just rinse and repeat. Do it over and over again. And by doing that, we're able to generate exponentially larger gains than hedge funds and the best money managers out there. You know, last year alone, we made basically 100%. If you only put 10% of your account in each position, you would have made 100% on your portfolio. If you put more, you would have made well over 100%. But, I mean, that's just being conservative. And I think that's amazing. So, anyways, just wanted to point that out, guys. Great setup on Tesla here. Gap fill, 200 MA pierce, extended away from home base. Look for a pullback to the 20 moving average in the coming days. Take